So this is Savjz's High Legend Curse Warlock, and honestly, I think Curse Warlock is probably one of the best decks in the game. I would personally put it like top 3 because you have a lot of removal, you have decent tech cards with the Smothering Starfish and Restaurant Viper, and you have the ability to take some cards out and put new ones in for more techs. ML8 basically shuts down any control matchup. You have a ton of guaranteed damage with the curses, and you have some pretty decent minions that can fight for the board, especially early with the Goldshire Null. So overall, this deck has very few, if any, weaknesses, then I would just highly recommend playing it if you want to climb. I think it's extremely effective. If I was a person who only played one deck, this would probably be my deck because I think it's fun and it's super good. But as a content creator, obviously I play a whole bunch. But yeah, this is probably one of the best decks out there right now. I would highly recommend trying it out. It is 40 cards, so if you like that style as well, this also fits that. And yeah, I had a blast. Does that mean I just don't draw at all and then I play this when I can? Like, I just don't do anything next turn. I play this. Yeah, let's not life tap this turn. Because I want to play Tamsin as soon as possible. I think the Starfish fits more in the meta because there are a lot of taunts and a lot of Divine Shield. No, yeah, absolutely. I definitely, again, I agree with you guys. I'm just saying that the person whose deck I was using was somebody who hit High Legend, 18 Legend actually, last season, sorry, I couldn't think of the word. The June season, they hit rank 18 Legend on like the 28th or something like that. So they definitely did it oh wait, he already played a 2 cost. I was like, no wait, I just gave him a 2 cost card. I'm a fool, but it doesn't matter, it's fine. But anyway, I agree with you. It's just that person hit High Legend with it, which makes me think either A, they know something I don't, or B, the meta's just so different in High Legend, like top 500, top 1000 or something, that it's like you can get away with not running Starfish down there, which I still feel like is weird. But I do think Starfish fits better, especially if you're like on a budget and you're missing one of the other like legendary cards. You could run a Starfish. I'm going to play the coin, actually. Well, that is rude. If I draw a card, Tamsin overdraws next turn, so I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be touch into Tamsin next turn, unfortunately. I mean, I guess I could go School Teacher and get a Noggling and just apply more pressure, but it dies to Tamsin anyway, so there's really no reason to do that. If I played this, it would just die, and I'd rather save it for Bran, or I could double activate Queen Ashara, maybe. But I don't think I want to double activate School Teacher. There are other better things that I could double activate, like the Noggling itself, if I get a good Noggling. Like Zola on a minion like maybe, I don't know, like the Queen Ashara, I'm not 100% sure. I think you can run Prince Renethal for the HP and just have 31 cards in your deck, right? I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Like, if your deck size is 40, that means you have to have 40 cards in your deck for it to work. We're not going to overdraw here, which is brilliant. Fantabulous. And we draw extra cards, and drawing cards now no longer costs us mana. Or, not mana, sorry. It does cost us mana. HP. 3 cost, love to see it. Rome, and then the Starfish. We've got a whole bunch of cards in our hand here. I am pretty happy. And he hasn't even really... Yeah. He hasn't done the second part of his... He hasn't even started the second part of his quest yet. So we have at least 5 turns before we even maybe die. We have 5 turns before we even maybe die. Which is just crazy. That is a 6 cost too. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Do I silence these? I feel like silencing these would be a little bit weird. It would literally just be silencing that, which I feel like is not the play. I think we can kill this off. I think we kill it off, play this, then life tap with our 1 extra card, then play Mistress of Mixtures. Because you're not active yet, you still need 1. It'll be activated by this. We could go Bran into 2 rings next turn. Yeah, let's just kill this off. Then we live tap with our with our extra hand space, and then we'll play this. And yeah, they heal, and I don't, but it's still emptying my hand a little bit and thinning my deck. I want to try to play Emulate as soon as possible, but I don't think it really matters. I don't think Emulate's really gonna do anything. What we could do, is once they get close to finishing their quest, we could just try to overfill their hand. Please don't get a 5 cost. If you don't have a 5 cost yet, that would be brilliant. I keep saying brilliant. Hello, Ecore, and hello, chat. Do you smoke vape? No, I do not. I mean, yeah, Emulate can win me the game. Obviously, I'm trying to draw for it. I just didn't get it. I do actually think Emulate's disgusting and a little bit too strong. Genuinely. I think it's ridiculous how strong that card is. He's emptying some space in his hand. Interesting. I mean, we'll overdraw a card if we do this, unfortunately. Or alternatively, we just go with the ring. Yeah, we only need 1 ring. We can double activate other stuff down the road. I think that would be better anyway. Oh, I'm trolling. I'm trolling, actually. Because we want to basically play Dragged Below with this, and we can give him 4 curses next turn. I think we need to play this to empty a spot in my hand so I don't overdraw next turn, and then we'll go crazy. That's a solid my B. That is a solid my bad. I definitely goofed at least a little bit there. Oops. I forgot I had Tamsin in my hand. Luckily, I mean, if I had gone Bran with double ring, I could have gotten a lot of value, though. That's so much value that I could have had. But we'll make him overdraw a card at least 1.
Haven't heard of me.
Dragged Below. And then Dragged Below for 1 on the 2/3. Well, we could do it on the 6/6, I guess. Then we do this as well. Then we're gonna go Mortal Coil, Mortal Coil. Mortal Coil, draw a new card. Mortal Coil, draw another new card. We got Emulate, which is huge, and then we dragged below this. And then we can, you know, play a Mistress just to empty my hand a little bit. Pretty good play, and then we can try to play like Emulate next turn. It's gonna take a pretty decent amount of damage, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad, and he overdraws a card. It's not necessarily the greatest card in the world, but it definitely overdraws a card. And then we want to play Emulate as soon as possible, probably with Rune Mithrod. Just gonna play most of the curses into... He can't even play a 5-drop right now, right? Yeah. So we just play Emulate. We just play it, right? I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. Just remember that I saw a video on Quest Priest and I tried Null in it, and it seems so much better. If you struggle to find specific cost, you can just use Null. That's kind of true, actually. You're not even wrong about that. I would like to Emulate. I'm gonna be honest. I would like to Emulate his hand. He's gonna reduce the cost of the next card he has with the Illuminate anyway, and I predict he wants to play it. I'm assuming at least 1 or 2 of these things are oh my god. Interesting that he runs that. Okay, not bad. Oh yeah, with this many cards in hand, at least 1 or 2 will probably get burned, right? Hopefully. We're gonna have to kill off the 3/5, probably with the entitled customer. That's okay. We tried Farty Card Rogue? Yeah, I did. It's on my channel. If you want to check that out. Would highly, highly recommend you check it out. No! Everything dies, man. I think we just go live tap, and then... I don't know if I want to go entitled customer or not. Let's see what we draw. Would entitled customer be better or worse than going brand school teacher? I think it wouldn't be as good. I think it's just entitled customer, honestly. I mean, we still got Gigafin, we got a Twisting Nether, we have another entitled customer in the deck somewhere, we've got Abyssal Wave in our hand, we've got Silence. I'd rather just do this to get a minion on the board as well so we can kill that. Like, I just don't want this to live, and I don't think Silence is good enough because I'm still going to be taking some damage. We'll just kill everything off and go next. And the reason why we life tap instead of silencing everything, and doing something else is because I just want to draw cards so we can finish the Myth or Rot as quickly as possible. You can silence 3/5 and keep the removal. I mean, yeah, theoretically I could do that. But I don't know. Part of me feels like saving silence, like there's gonna be better stuff to silence, for example. Now silencing that could be pretty good. Life tap to reduce the cost of everything. And then, because we can just double Drain Soul, to be honest. It doesn't really matter too much. We could also go Abyssal Wave to kill off these, but it would kill off my own 2/4. Let's go double Drain Soul. I think keeping Abyssal Wave to potentially try to burst him down later will be better in the long run. We can go Life Tap and then we can Brand School Teacher. Or we could eventually go like Brand School Teachers are cool and maybe something else.
Those we love are never true.
I will admit, not the greatest, but he gets a 1 rush minion. He gets a 5/5. We can almost burst him, maybe? We can get close, I think. He gets what's it called? He doesn't end up losing any cards. If I had gotten Emulate literally like a turn sooner, literally 1 turn sooner, we win the game. That's crazy. So the question is, do I want to try to kill him now? Like, do I want to try to commit to all these things now? I think the answer has to be yeah. Alter? That actually will be good after he shuffles it into his deck. If he doesn't immediately draw it, we could potentially burn it. So that's good. But then we want to try to find, ooh. That did not go as according to plan. We'll hit rock bottom. Well, we're not hitting rock bottom, but you know what I mean. Oh, shoot. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It doesn't even matter what we get. And then we just play you, and then we kill this off. Okay, we didn't even do that correctly. It's fine. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that we had messed that up slightly. I forgot the animation because the Murlocs are going to summon. Oh man, and he gets to kill off Bran, which is unfortunate. And he's gonna be able to play both curses and the thing at the same time. Okay.
Cast the darkness from your heart.
Okay, he has to top deck it next turn. So I'm gonna bank on the fact that you're leaving Bran up. Are you insane? Wait, he might actually be crazy. Now hold on. He might be crazy. We can burn 6 cards from his deck. Wait, are you insane?
What is taking so long?
We go boom, boom. Oh no, we can't go boom, boom, and boom.
Any questions?
These go face. We can do 8, 9, that's 17 damage, and burn 6 cards. We've got almost a 50% chance of burning it. Or we can go... We're gonna burn the cards, actually, I think. We'll burn the cards. We can do 8, 9, 10, but that's not enough. We're gonna do that, and then we're also gonna play that because it doesn't really matter. We just want to apply pressure to the board here. Do we burn it? Do we burn the shard? It doesn't look like we burned the shard. We missed the shard. He's gonna draw the shard right now, and I lost. Damn. I'm so mad. We had like a 50% chance to burn it there. If I end up losing, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Oh, Thrive in the Shadows doesn't do anything. He has to get rid of 2 curses. You can play 2 Abyssal Waves. I mean, I don't know. Would you guys have done what I did there? Would you guys have done that? Would you guys have tried to burn because it was like a 50% chance to just win the game? I guess I could have just not, but then, because like if I didn't play it then he kills Bran the following turn and I burn fewer cards, which gives me a smaller chance of winning the game. But the curses are already so big, I don't know. Maybe I should have just risked it for 1 turn. I should have Megafin. I mean, when do I Megafin there? At no point. I just want to give him curses, right? Like, that's how I win the game. Gonna get rid of everything. None of this stuff matters. This guy's name is Real Superman. No shot this is the real Superman. No way. No world. Absolutely not. You're gonna coin out Rune Mythorod? It's probably gonna be Quest Priest again. Not really that surprised. Is this game free to play? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, the game is free to play. I mean, technically. You don't have access to all the cards free to play, but you can build up at least 1 to 2 decks pretty easily as a free to play player. So it's not like you have to spend money. And at the end of the day, you can, like I said, build up a decent collection as a free to play player. And as you go throughout a season, you could really, really, really get a lot of value. Like, you can earn easily tens of thousands of gold just as a free-to-play player. Like, I don't know. We're not going to go into the free-to-play debate. Technically, this game is free-to-play. We're going to drag to below, give him a curse, see what he does. I'm an idiot. I gave him a 2-cost card. Oops. Lol. Whoops. I think I coin out Rune Mythorod next turn. And then we'll play MLA in a turn or 2. It's fine. Coin out Rune Mythorod. All we gotta do is draw Bran, and the cultist with the Zola is gonna be insane. But again, you can spend money to like accelerate the process of the game, which is something people don't like. I mean, yeah, I got lucky that he didn't top deck it, but I don't know if burning 6 cards when he had, I think, 12 cards left in his deck. I don't remember. 12 or 13. Like, I had a 50% chance to just win the game, but I also had a 50% chance to make it more likely he draws the shard. But I still think burning 6 cards was correct. But then again, giving him a less than 10% chance to top deck it versus winning the game, but also a 50% chance to have a better chance of top decking it. I'm overthinking at this point, man. That's all I gotta say. I think we life tap, and then next turn we're gonna life tap and emulate on the same turn. Actually, do I just emulate here? I mean, he's got 8 cards in hand, one of which is a Noggling. I'm pretty sure you'll be okay losing the Noggling, but I mean, if we can burn, I mean, several of these cards here, at least this one, this one, this one, and this one, these main 4 right here could easily be like, okay, well, that's rude. That's unfortunate. I guess we silence this, to be honest. I'd be down to silence it. Life tap. We can trade this away and then silence and play the Null, actually, on the same turn. Trade. Silence. Silence! No, wait, we have to play the Null, but then he loses Rush. Oh, man. He'll lose his Rush. I guess we just go silence and play this then. Because I don't want him to lose his Rush, so we'll just do that. It's fine. We can play him next turn after we life tap. It'll be okay. Zola and the cultist being reduced in cost, though, are very, very good. And I mean, I don't really have to worry about dying, right? Light Bomb, kind of interesting. That's okay. Wow, he's actually progressing this very quickly. This is kind of bad, actually. We're gonna need to draw something nuts, and we're gonna need to draw it soon. Being a free-to-play player for 2.5 years, I can craft all the top decks of the meta. That was a good play. I didn't expect him to run Sir Finley. I don't really know how many decks still run Sir Finley. I did not think Quest Priest was one of them. So that kinda sucks, but you know, what you gonna do about it? Boom. Heal. I guess we heal one last. That was technically the wrong order, because this I would have been able to play either way, but it doesn't really matter. We just do that to apply a little bit of pressure. Damn. That was well played on his part, though. I did not expect a Sir Finley play. I think that Sir Finley play literally might lose me the game, because now we know that he has, like, 8 cards at the bottom of his deck. 8, maybe it's just 7. Maybe it's just 7 cards at the bottom of his deck, but you know what I mean, right? I need to kill that 1/4 in one hit, or I'm gonna lose it. Okay, luckily we can do it with Drag Below. We'll life tap once first, see what we get. We get Drain Shoal. I guess we could just go this instead. We can go hit, hit. And then we can go a 5-cost one of these, and we can drag Below in a little bit. We don't need to do it right now necessarily. It'll still just kill everything off. I would like to save it on the off chance I get Tamsin.
Those we love are never
Damn.
truly lost.
I mean, we can make him try to overdraw a card, right? We can make him try to overdraw a card with a dragged Below here. We could also just play the cool, because we're not going to need the healing nearly as much. So we can do like that, give him a curse, he'll overdraw 1, and then go bonk bonk, kill this off. No biggie. No, I should have touched that. I should have hit touch. It's fine. I was supposed to play this in a slightly different order. It doesn't end up being that bad. We only take 2 more damage on him, which definitely does suck. Yeah, I played this entire turn out of order. That's my bad. Don't do what I did. First of all, should have life tapped first. Second of all, I should have killed the thing with the annoying death rattle. Third of all, he loses a Call of the Grave, which is a fairly flexible card, to be honest. So the fact that he's losing that is not, like, insanely good for him, I guess. Him playing that's kind of a misplay, because it opens up another spot in his hand. Oh my gosh, please no, don't be something important. He's gonna give me, like, a Mortal Coil for 6 mana. And I'm gonna be like, what the heck? You gave me the Prince? We got Emulate, so... Boom. We want to make him overdraw. We want to make him overdraw 1 again. And then we can emulate next turn. It's weird that he took 5 damage first. He lost Serena, which isn't really that important. He has to play the curses, but if he plays the curses, hit him with the emulate next turn. And it's not like he's really gonna be able to wipe my board, right?
Let's see what side of the
Why do I say words? Oh, wait, he didn't kill anything with it. Oh, never mind, we're chilling. Cool. Okay. Life tap. We know that that's probably something big. No, we still have to emulate. We emulate, we go Demonic Assault and hit the 2 in. And then these go face. You can't quite kill him yet, but we're trying our best to, like, chip away at his HP. This has to be a 7-cost minion, right? Like, it has to be something like Mutanus. Oh. So, Demonic Assault and Emulate. Luckily, Emulate doesn't really matter that much to me at all. Like, I really do not care about an Emulate here. All these cards are removal-based cards, which don't really matter at all to me. Mutanus? I mean, if I life tap...
golden rare.
Then we just go... boom, and then we just touch it, right? And then that kills this off. It's not bad.
Golden rare.
We can try to Mutanus next turn. Thanks for the follow, 19 and Burn. Thank you, much appreciated.
Golden rare.
I mean, I do have to play Abyssal Wave. That one I do have to play. But other than that, the other cards are pretty much useless. Two Abyssal Waves. This, slam into that. Slam, Abyssal Wave. No, I don't want to double slam. Double slamming hurts my soul a little bit. We can slam once. We could also just go Twisting Nether. Maybe we do just go Twisting Nether. We'll draw a card first. We get the Mistress. Okay, boom. Let's go Twisting, because it's going to get burned anyway. And then do I play a 2-2? I mean, I'd say it's more likely we're able to get a hit or two in. And if he wants to kill it with his hero power to heal 4, I mean, I'm down for that. It's making it less likely he does anything this turn. Thrive in the Shadows, it's fine. Hopefully we burn something good. We're going to play Abyssal Wave. And maybe the Null, I don't know. We might ignore the Null, though. We still have 2 School Teachers. We have the Queen, although the Queen's not nearly as good anymore.
The path is clear for the
Damn. Maybe we give up on the Null. Maybe we don't care about the Null. Oh, it does tell us what he burned. Oh, okay, I'm dumb. I thought it didn't tell us what he burned. We're gonna go Abyssal, well, we're gonna draw a card, and then we're gonna go Abyssal Wave and Drain Soul that probably. Queen Ashara, pretty good. Boom. Into boom. I wanna go Bran and Queen Ashara and just get as much Valley as possible. No! Oh, I wanna get 2 rings to get 2 Abyssal Waves. My curses are not doing enough damage right now. This is not good. Locked up with somewhere to go. I mean, what do I want? Tamsin would be amazing. Mortal Coil would be pretty decent.
In the dark,
Well, actually, either Tamsin would be pretty good, to be honest. Both Tamsins are solid. We have 2 Mortal Coils. I would like that a lot. Spicebread Baker was the worst card that I could have drawn. Sick. We got Tamsin, though. That's pretty cool. We get to kill off at least one of the things, which is not bad. And we still have 2 more mana, and we can hero power again, which again is not bad. Also, if we want to, we can maybe Mortal Coil the 3-1, depending on what we draw here. We get a Fell Rift. Love to see it. Another Fell Rift. That's okay. Cool. Restaurant Viper, Fell Rift again. We do have another Tamsin Roam. So basically, we have the ability to like pop off massively here. Another Mortal Coil. Trade this away. We don't want to waste the Mortal Coil. Boom, 2 rings. And then we can go Tamsin, Abyssal Wave. So many times. But it'll take 2 turns to set up. It'll take 2 turns to set up. 7 drop. Don't hit Queen or Bran. Nice. Okay, hit the most useless one. That gives him the card that he wants. Wait, no, we just Bran double Mutanus. We just Bran Mutanus. Because we know that this is a spell. We know that that's a spell. We're literally guaranteed to hit it. We are literally guaranteed to hit the quest because this is a spell and that's a spell that he discovered off the sorceress. And maybe we only hit 1 minion, but it's still worth. Yeah, GG, cool. Woo. Not bad. Pretty good, actually, I would say. Woo. Another pretty easy matchup, dude. Honestly, these matchups are getting too easy. I actually think that, Curse Warlock is a top 3 deck. And I'm not even just saying that. I genuinely think it's insanely good. You have a ton of control. You have some decent tech cards like the Restaurant Viper and Silence to get rid of certain things. Emulate gets rid of really solid win conditions in control decks. You can sometimes get rushed down by aggro, but with 40 HP, that's hard to do. And curses are just inevitable damage. Like, yes, Quest Priest, if they pop off, can theoretically beat you. But I really don't know how many weaknesses Curse Warlock has, genuinely. Top decks. What is your top deck? Honestly, I don't know. I have a tier list that came out based on Hype Horizon. We have a whole team of like 35 members. We're the biggest Hearthstone team with GMs, high legend players, content creators, and basically we came up with the list together. And although I don't necessarily agree with the list on its own, in every aspect, it was kind of like the average view of all of us put together. So I mean, the list is pretty good for all levels of play. A couple of decks might be missing, like Curse Warlock isn't even on there, even though I think it's amazing. But that's just me. Quest Warlock is the weakness. I mean, yeah, but Quest Warlock is just Curse Warlock that has the quests and a couple of self-damage cards to counter the mirror match. Like, that's literally the only way the quest is even remotely good. You're running a worse version of the deck on the off chance that you play a mirror match. I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't think it's very impactful. I mean, I don't even think it loses to control matchups, honestly. I genuinely don't. I genuinely do not think that it loses to control matchups. Because, like, you can burn win conditions with Immolate, your inevitable damage, and you can eat win conditions as well with Mutanus. Like, just across the board, it's really, really good. He's down to take one more damage. I mean, whatever floats your boat, my guy. Brand, that's gonna be really good soon, but I'm pretty sure we're just gonna go for this bonk. And then starting next turn, I think we're gonna start trying to draw as much as possible again. Or maybe we do lose to control decks, I don't know. Oh, Quest Hunter. Okay, true. Quest Hunter absolutely obliterates this deck. If you see them play the quest, you might as well just concede, because there's no possible way you're ever going to win that matchup. That is very true. That is a good point. Curse Warlock is unwinnable. I'll play Thalnos. Worst case scenario, he dies. Best case scenario, he stays alive for a turn. And then I can go Abyssal Wave and Mortal Coil kill it. Or just Abyssal Wave. I don't even have to play Mortal Coil. I can save that for a little bit. And you'll draw me a card. So it's just a delayed extra card draw. All of which is very good. Druids with decks and big hand advantage could block curses. I mean, even so, I guess Celestial Alignment to stop you from getting a ton of curses all at once. But even so, if you time Rune Mithril Rod correctly, you could potentially stop their Celestial Alignment. Because then you could just make everything in your hand free. You've got Twisting Nether and Gigafin to kill off the boards that they generate, so that way you don't get blown out really, really quickly. I mean, even against Celestial Alignment Druid, there's hope, you know? Dude, these curses count as spells that do damage, which helps Curse Hunter, or not Curse Hunter, sorry, Quest Hunter. That's so funny, honestly. I think I would like to go Mortal Coil. That does 5 damage. Yeah, we're good. Do I want to play Mortal Coil? No, again, we can save Mortal Coil for something a little bit better down the road, I think. We don't need to necessarily play it right away. I want to get to a position where I can play Tamsin as soon as possible, though. That's for sure. So I need to start emptying my hand. Maybe I just don't life tap for a turn or two and try to empty my hand, play like 2 cards in a turn, and then I can play Thames in the following turn. I mean, what do I want? I mean, I have a Mortal Coil that I can just dump, I guess. Then he plays the Curse, that makes sense. I mean, I could go Mutanus and try to eat something. Oh, we could just go, the Prince as well. We're flooding the board a little bit so you can play Dreadlich Tamsin next turn. You don't really care about healing that much. Control Warrior, if they play around Mutanus and get a lot of armor, it's almost definite but not unbeatable. I disagree with that. I've played the matchup in both ways, and at first I thought that was the case, but honestly, the amount of damage Curse Warlock can do when you're able to play multiple curses that do over like almost 10 damage, if not more, per turn. Like, think about it. Even if you're doing 1 instance of damage with each of them, it's still an insane amount of damage. Right? Like, hold up. We can do the math on it. I mean, not even just saying, assuming it starts at 1, because it has to start at 1. We go... What's the formula again? I always forget it. I think it's the number times the... like, 1 more than the number. And then divided by 2, I think. Where's the calculator on my phone? Nope, that's clock. We're gonna go with Dreadlich Tamsin. We're gonna hit once, then we're just gonna go Tamsin. And I mean, we're probably gonna life tap and get some extra stuff as well. Nope, not times 2 divided by 2. I mean, even if you just get 10, right? Even if you just get 10, what's it called? Words are hard. Even if you get 10 curses and they do 10 damage each, that's like 55 damage. And then everyone after that plus 11 would get to 66. Plus 12 will get you to 78. Not to mention that they're probably not going to immediately get rid of the first couple because they do so little damage. They're like, I can tank it. So you're probably getting about 6 extra damage because they're greedy. Like, I don't know. I would like to draw Emulate, please. Fell Rift, that's interesting. Not bad. Abyssal Wave. I'd still like to draw Emulate, please. I would like to get 2 rings. Ring. Ring. And we can combo that with the Tamsin. If we can reduce the cost of these 2 cards with their Rune Mythorod, we're actually gonna like win the game in 1 turn. It's crazy. And if this somehow manages to live, we will play Mutanus and maybe even Zola if he's not able to wipe the board. I'm assuming he will, though. I'm assuming this board will get wiped, but we're hoping that it doesn't. But like, I'm 95% sure it's a control paladin. Equality, Wild Pyromancer, Righteous Defense, any number of things could kill off Bran. Again, if he doesn't kill it though, we'll play Mutanus and we'll try to burn, you know, 2 minions. Oh my gosh. Do you think we'll see another curse card next expansion? Probably not, actually. I don't think so, no. Oh yeah, everything's dead here for sure. For sure, for sure. I would like to draw Dragged Below for the Tamsin play, actually. I realize now the blunder that I have made. If I go draw, well, we'll draw a card first. There's no reason not to draw a card here. We get Gold Channel. Actually pretty good. We can go Abyssal Wave and then trade in. It's actually not bad. And then we trade in here. And then each of these are 1-cost Abyssal Waves, which is pretty good for Tamsin. But we want to draw Dragged Below for Tamsin, and it should be at least fairly doable. We can go Mutanus, Zola to try to eat stuff. We have life taps. We have Mortal Coils to just throw out. Honestly, this is not bad. Are you wielding a butter knife? No, these are just tweezers. I don't even know why they're here. I don't know. I think I just like being able to squeeze something. I'm a very fidgety person, so being able to just like do this and squeeze it just, I don't know, soothes me. Maybe not soothes, but it's a way to just keep myself distracted.
Really? It's not too heavy.
I will insta Mortal Coil that 2-1. Instant. It's dead already. He just hasn't caught up yet. Insta death. Emulate. I mean, I'm down to emulate his hand. I'm gonna be honest. I would be 100% down. It's not even like I would be. I am 100% down to burn it. Emulate, and then we'll play this, and then we'll just go face. I still have another one that I could potentially Zola. If this lives, we could just Zola that one. Not having Bran is a little bit weird, but being able to get 2 rings still ultimately gets me a decent number of... if we can get Dragged Below. But then again, did kind of mess it up a little bit. That's unfortunate.
For the Alliance and my family.
Do I just Twisting Nether this? I might just Twisting Nether this. Unless I get the Zola the 3/5, in which case... Maybe I don't. Maybe we could get... Oh my word. No, he's just dead, isn't he? Don't we just give him so many curses right now? Boom. These both become 1 mana copies. And then we go dragged, and then we go dragged, and then we go dragged. We give him 5 curses in 1 turn and have another one in my hand. Yeah, once we draw dragged below with Tamsin and a ring in our hand, it's kind of just GG.